And we on.
Gia back up in it. She already know. Man, it's unified championship fighting tonight, huh, man? I just felt weird sitting up here having to wait till the UFC get done so we can come with this 3 belt fight. How you feeling tonight about these fights, bro? What's going down?
Shit, I'm feeling good, man. I think it's gonna be a knockout. I think it's gonna be a exciting fight until the stoppage, man. Joe Smith, he'll scrappy motherfucker. He got some decent power, and but better be he ain't backing down for shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna terminate his ass. But I'm looking for Beterbiev, man, to come in. You know what I'm saying? And, dominate the ring, take over the ring, take over the center of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Walk him down if you got to, and get him up out of there, man. I picked him in 8. How do you see it?
I went on ahead and took that KO7 since she wasn't using it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Big Hen. What's going down? Say salute Trey. Salute to you. Big boys boxing in the building. What's up with it? Say, what's up, team? Can't wait for this fun fight. Someone's leaving with a knockout loss on their record. I have a feeling that it's gonna be like that, but I will say one thing that do worry me about the knockout in this fight is that Joe Smith ain't never been stopped as far as concussive shit. He's only been stopped because he got his jaw broken. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never just got knocked the fuck out of his stanky leg and getting fucked up. He ain't went through that. It just been his jaw broken. So that's one thing that kind of worried me. But I do think that Beterbiev gonna get him out of there. You're gonna find him and get him out of there. Big Hen said Alvarez and Triple G3 coming. Yeah, I know. I ain't excited about it though. Big Boys Boxing said he got 11. All right, I ain't mad at you. He said, my money bet is Beterbiev 7-12 with $2 hedge on Junior Smith Jr. by knockout at 10-1. All right, I ain't mad at you. That's a pretty good bet. I had dropped a little something on Beterbiev by knockout. It's just boxing. Salute to you. Say salute to the corner. Salute to Marlo and Trey X. We back in the building, man.
Salute, bro.
Definitely
Y'all
appreciate
see
you.
here, salute, bro. Gil Cove just hopped in the building. Salute, bro. What's happening?
Real cold. Yasa, what's going down? Winston Lee, salute to you. Said Beterbiev knockout round 7. Let's form Voltron. Since this nigga Marlo said he ain't gonna use the knockout in 7, we'll go ahead and lock in on it. Big Hen said Marlo, he got his ass kicked last fight. I don't know what he's talking about, but he
You
talking
talking
to
about
me.
Canelo? Yeah, I said we served a whole lot of crow in their ass too.
Yeah, salute to my boy Nick Harmer, goddamn me. That is a Champ Ross champion and a perennial all-star, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all make sure you in the game, man. I want y'all to go fetch that dude, Mark James Knowles. No disrespect to him and nothing against him, but I just want to see y'all go take him down. He said Marlo.
Nick Hammer, salute, champ.
He said Marlo and Trey's big up the chat. I hope this is going to be as good as I hope it's going to be. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be. This seems like a can't miss type of fight. You know what I'm saying? The only guy that I feel like is going to try to box might be Joe Smith Jr., and I don't think he boxes well enough to stay away from Beterbiev. So I think at some point they're going to have to start fighting. You know what I'm saying? Well, salute to my boy Bush guy was going down. Said I got Joe Smith with the upset 11 round clipping. Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing that give credence to that, in my opinion, is that Joe Smith stopped Eliada Alvarez. And in my opinion, well, I ain't gonna say in my opinion, but for most of the time, what I see, people like Joe Smith ain't supposed to be stopping no Pan American game champion type motherfucker. And that's where Eliada Alvarez is. Joe Smith only got 50 amateur fights, but he has won a few tournaments though. So I can't take that away from him. But overall, he's not supposed to be beating international competition type guys, but he has a knockout victory against one of them guys. So that do give some credence that he might get the upset tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm still riding with Beterbiev, but you never know.
Jazzy T, salute, sis.
That's the queen they call Bobby Jean. What's up with it? Salute to my boy Nitty G. Say salute, family was going down. Bush guys say salute to the corner, salute to the chat. Marla was good. He said, when y'all go, yeah, we in the building. He said, waiting for the hockey game to finish. We waiting for that UFC shit to finish. And I had some technical difficulties too, though. You know what I'm saying? My boy Yasa said, salute Marlo Trey in the chat. Gil Cole, salute to the corner. Nick Harmon said, if this fight goes a distance, my dad's a Tibetan monk. If this fight go the distance, god damn, I hate that you said that shit, man, because I took Ramirez by decision. But hey, normally these type of fights be kind of hard to predict for me as far as the outcome. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put the reason out there because y'all still my competition in the Champ Ross. But yeah, I did take him by decision though. I just hope the motherfucker can win it all because this dude Nova is so much bigger than him. But you got one guy that's 167-11 coming out of Puerto Rico going against a guy, I don't know his amateur back record, but Robert C. Ramirez, I'm talking about Olympic gold medal, two of them. Motherfucker was a gold medalist in the AIBAs. I think he won a silver. He also won the Pan American Games. It's some more shit, man. He just won so much shit in the amateurs. I just had to ride with it. Y'all know me. I'm a sucker for the amateur background. The queen they call Bobby Jean, I see you. It's just boxing said Nova versus Ramirez getting ready to start. I see him.
Eric R, salute, bro. D-Bid, OG in the motherfucking building. Salute, bro.
Salute, OG. Nick Harmon said 3 a.m. here in England, trying to stay away. Let's go, goddamn. That's a good idea to have your bet on the fight. They help you stay up. Salute to my boy Eric R. What's going down, man? Said, what's up, Mother Flood Puckers? Said, should I throw $10 on the common man? Well, shit, do what you got to do, man. I guess if you was to bet on him, it'd probably be smartest to bet him by a knockout. You'll probably get like 7-1 odds or something like that. But I'm expecting Beterbiev to go out here and get the victory. You know, so I got to go with the 395 and 5 amateur background, man. AIBA, all of that shit, world beater. He was over there bullying Kovalev and all them dudes in the amateurs. It took special people to beat Beterbiev, like when he fought against Usyk. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the cream of the crop to beat this guy. I just don't think that's Joe Smith, but we'll see, man. That's why they don't fight on paper. You know what I'm saying? Nick Harmon said, I love Joe to win, but I've had to pick Beterbiev by KO. Yeah, that's what I had to pick too, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll probably be like late mid rounds, 7 through 9. I think that's probably the smartest pick if you were trying to take a knockout, but I went on ahead and settled by knockout in 7. Eric R says, salute my brother. Salute to you, bro. I just got done watching your boy Shushu Carrington. I took Shushu by knockout. And I was frustrated because he had that motherfucker fucked up in like the 4th round. And the referee said, hey, you got to show something. I'm going to stop the fight. And I wanted Shushu to step on the gas, but he really didn't. But the referee still stopped the fight anyway. So I feel like I kind of got lucky. But one thing about Shushu Carrington, too, that stand out to me is that he's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but he was only 44-25 as an amateur. So that do stand out to me. From the looks of it, it looked like he's been fighting good guys, though, in the amateur. You know what I'm saying? But a 44-25 amateur record does stand out to me. I can't even care. Salute to Red Rock. What's going down? Jesse Marsh in the building. What's up with it? Big Hen in the building. One man lost my spot. Red Rock said, blaze it up, fellas. Salute to the corner, goddamn. I mean, what you got in your gas pump over there, bro?
Salute, fam. I got some bubble. A little bit left too. Spirit of Jesse, salute, bro. What's happening? Jesse Marsh, salute. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here on the Tahoe. Big Hen said, you play sports, you don't play boxing. Amateur backgrounds matter, bro. Absolutely, man. I always say, like, in football, basketball, the amateur background matter. You ain't gonna take no guy that's fresh off the street, off the couch, and take him number 1 in the draft. You gonna take a motherfucker that's been doing this thing in amateurs in college, and I think it's the same way in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no exact science. It ain't like if one guy got 100 amateur fights and the other guy got 200 amateur fights. The guy with 200 amateur fights gonna win all the time. It don't work like that. But if you got one guy that only got 10 and the other guy got 200, well, it's a good chance that dude with that 200 is gonna beat him. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Moore, salute to the corner, Marlon with Trey X, man. Appreciate you coming through. Red Rod, yeah, salute to you. It's just boxing said Beterbiev in 5. Yeah, that's one reason why I ain't want to just lock in on a specific round. When I looked at the fight, I was thinking, man, this dude Joe Smith really could get knocked out anytime in the fight. It don't have to go like the 7 through 9, like I was saying. It could be anytime. So that made me just lock in on Beterbiev by knockout. Just get the knockout, brother. Eric R said, when I see 2 fights with the stars aligned, I follow the power size and the money over the skills most of the time. So you follow the power size and the money. That sounds like Beterbiev to me. Nick Harmon said, I'll pick round 9. I can hope. Goddamn, man, that's a good pick. That was my first pick, as a matter of fact. Me and Marlo did the live stream on Monday, and he was talking about KO 7. And that's what got me to change my mind. I was like, man, I might have to jack Marlo. Because that KO 7 sound right. And then he told me, he was like, nah, man, I'm really on KO 8 on the Chan Ross. I said, well, shit, you ain't using that KO 7, let me get it. Tell me that bitch sound right. Spirit of Justice, salute to you. USA, USA, living in America, huh, man. Eric R said Shushu was different. He got the glow, cuz. Yeah, he got something, man. I like the way he fight. I would like a little bit more angle because he was kind of stepping to the guy in the straight line. But I did like the way he had the angle in his body. He wasn't squaring himself up and presenting a big target. I like the jab and shit. He was snapping the dude back with the jab. I just feel like I want him to be more aware of where he is in the fight and where the fight's going. He had an opponent that was ready to go. The referee telling the motherfucker, you got to show me something. No, I'm going to stop the fight. All he had to do was jump on the dude, throw a shoe shine combination, and the referee was going to stop the fight. He went back to stalking the man and shit. Like, it looked like he went back to round one. And I just didn't think that was a smart thing to do. If you got the man ready to go, get him out of there, man, because there ain't nothing good that can happen from letting a guy hang around too long. The man wasn't supposed to be there, man. Get his ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Holly Dago, salute to you. Say salute, fam. I got Beterbiev by 5th round stoppage. That's the second 5th round stoppage I done seen.
Salute, bro. Salute, J1. J1, salute.
I had saw that motherfucker in the comment section on the video not that long ago. I think, as a matter of fact, I saw Ollie Dago in the comment section for Ramirez versus Nova. I think he was saying that Abraham Nova looked like a goddamn giant at the weigh-in. They didn't even look like they belonged in the same weight division. I looked on BoxRec, and the BoxRec said that Abraham Nova was listed at 5'9". And I said, man, that got to be a typo. These people fight at 130. How is the man 5'9"? But when I did look at them next to each other, he did look significantly bigger than Ramirez, and the shit scared me. Hell, I damn near wanted to hedge my pick. Shit scared the shit out of me when I see that dude at the weigh-in. Eric R said Shushu was my blue chip prospect, like Trey X had prime time. Like Trey, I think that's a little bit different though, because prime time was 113-3. That's a little bit different than 44 and 20 and 25. I can't really give now one of them. Like I was saying blue chip, but I done revised my blue chip standards. You got to be a world beater. You got to be whooping ass on the international level for me to consider you a blue chip prospect now. And Shushu and prime time don't now one of them match that. They've been doing their thing in the United States, but they ain't been whooping ass all around the world. And that's what I'm gonna say is a blue chip. Big Hen say facts. Trey say you agree with something I said. My boy Yasser said I got some Girl Scout cookies and frosted gelato. This Girl Scout is hitting different. I ain't had it in a while, goddamn. Yeah, I definitely love them cookie strains. Square business. That's that Durban poison mixed with that OG Kush. Nick Harmon said Shushu. Was that the featherweight prospect? Yeah, I think his fight today was at like 128 or something like that. But yeah, he like a featherweight prospect. He's very talented. You know what I'm saying? Eric R said, I'm gonna go on and get locked in with your KO 7. Let's form Voltron Trey. Let's get it then. Goddamn me. I needed like a pig need slop on the Chan Ross, man. I done let Nick Harmer come and fetch me. Toby Barlett then came and fetched me. My boy King of Kings then came and fetched me. Yeah, they done knocked me out the top 10. I'm number 12. I got to come back with something. Salute to my boy J1 Pro Da Vinci, man. What's going down? Who you got? Say yes, indeed. Salute and blessings. Goddamn, we back in the building, man. Have some fellowship with the fellas and watch these fights. J1 Pro said I got Beterbiev 5th round KO. Goddamn, it must be something about that 5th round KO, man. Maybe I'm missing something, but I've been seeing quite a few of y'all. Jesse Marsh, Beterbiev in the 5th. So I done seen about 4 or 5 people take Beterbiev in 5. Big Hen said he's smoking on that Gary Payton, goddamn me. I think I had that Gary Payton in the pack one time, a long time ago, but I really ain't been having the exotic strains lately. Hey, bro, you had that Gary Payton?
Yes, it's been a minute though, but hell yeah.
Yeah, man, appreciate that super chat from Vulcanus. Says salute Broham, man. Definitely appreciate you, bro. I don't recognize you, man, but welcome to the gym. This your first time.
Salute, appreciate you, fam.
Yeah. JD, salute to you. Say salute to Marlo in the corner. Mad respect to the channel. The boxing knowledge that all of you had. Real boxing purist up in here. Jay Susan, salute to you, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Salute.
Yeah, Winston. Go ahead, bro.
David Black, salute, fam.
Winston Lee said this banana punch and monkey shoulder is hitting tonight. I definitely ain't heard of no monkey shoulder. That banana punch do sound kind of familiar, like some banana OG or some shit mixed with some purple punch, but I might be wrong though. Nick Homer said, I got some Mad Mach 1. Nice. That sound kind of familiar too, that Mach 1. Damn, y'all making me feel like I'm out the loop on the gas. Avery Black. I'm talking about Avery Bradley. Ain't that the point guard that used to play for the Celtics back in the day? I might be tripping.
Yeah, that's him.
Speaking of them Celtics, that's one of my goddamn picks that I got wrong. Them whole ass Celtics went out there and started playing like girls, man. I'm talking about round 5. They act like they forgot how to catch the goddamn basketball. Like it's painful to catch the goddamn ball or something, man. Yeah, them folks a trip, man. Well, they sure went out there and made me look dumb. When it comes to making sports picks, like with the team sports, overall, I have actually been pretty good. But that's one of the ones that got me looking like I don't know shit about sports. You know what I'm saying? Avery Black say salute to Marlo and Trey X. Joe Smith getting stopped in the 10th round. All right, I'll take it, bro. I'm gonna take KO 7. Eric Ross said I got dragon punched out the top 10. I'm mad as fish grease. Hot as fish grease. Yeah, I was wondering where you was, man. I think I saw you like at number 20 or something, man. So you got to come back. We got to get back in the mix. John Wayne, salute to you. That look vaguely familiar to me. If this your first time, welcome to the gym, man. If it ain't, welcome back to the gym. Have you been
Salute, John Wayne. I think he was here last fight.
Have you been paying attention to who winning with the Ramirez and Nova fight?
Yeah, I think it's close, but I got Robeson winning this last round though. I think he stole it in here. I think he hurt no.
Okay. Well, I want to go out there and do his thing. Just don't do too good and go out there and stop the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I do want to say this motherfucker from round 1, he been coming throwing everything hard, trying to walk him down, taking a lot of hits. I'm trying to see how long this gonna last.
Who been walking down, taking a lot of hits?
Robeson Ramirez acting like he's a bigger man in there.
And that's the I guess conundrum or the dilemma that I was in, because I'm big on the amateur background and looking at his accomplishments. I gotta say, according to my definition, he like a blue chip guy. But when I actually look at him in the ring, I don't see a blue chip guy. Like when he fought against Shakur Stevenson, I thought Shakur beat him. The first time I saw it, I thought it was kind of close and Shakur edged it out. But I watched it again like a couple of days ago, and I felt like Shakur went out there and whooped his ass. As a matter of fact, I sent the video to Yasser. And I was talking to Yasser. I said, man, what you think about this shit? I think Shakur whooped his ass. What you think? And he told me the same thing. He was like, man, I think Shakur whooped the motherfucker too, but shit, we'll see. So I might have to take the blue chip away from him, even though he got all the amateur accomplishments. Winston Lee said Joe Smith gas tank isn't the best. I got better be even 8. You done seen gas tank problems from Joe Smith? I haven't really seen that in his fights. You know what I'm saying? Give me some examples if you can think off the top of your head where you feel like the gas tank really hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Big Hen said, I lost my money on them bums. Boston, yeah, I lost my money on them motherfuckers, man. I'm over here feeling crazy. You know, them goddamn Warriors just special, bro. It just is what it is. Everything they throw up seems like it go in. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. They just got that championship pedigree.
I don't like how they was giving them. They was favoring them motherfuckers. The ref was giving away some weak. It was letting weak shit. Calling weak shit for the Warriors and letting shit slide. Draymond was doing some weird shit, man. Throwing elbow. He was doing all kind of crazy shit, and they were letting it ride.
Yeah, he took advantage because they didn't want to throw him out. But I kind of felt that way it's in some spots. But I just felt like they turned the ball over too goddamn much, man. That last game, they turned the ball over 22 times. It's going to be hard to go out there and be Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and all these motherfuckers, and you turn the ball over 22 times. And then you got that front running motherfucker Jordan Poole coming off the bench hitting threes, and Otto Porter Jr. hitting threes, and nigga, you can't turn the ball over.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I wasn't even tripping on even the referee. They lost that motherfucker too. Even trying to keep up with the Warriors and shooting threes, they wouldn't pound it in the basket like they should have.
Yeah, that's what made me mad, man. Turning the goddamn ball up, trying to out 3-point shoot these motherfuckers. Nick Harmon said, Trash, you might want to check out Random Acoustic Thoughts, Scrapbook, and Boxing Librarian from Hardline Boxing Talk have done the 10 greatest middleweights. Amazing knowledge. Yeah, I had saw the live stream earlier. I'm going to have to go check it out. It's Saturday, man, so I'll be having to conserve my strength and shit so I can do this live stream tonight. Because it take a bunch of energy to go out here calling these fights. But when I get some free time, I'm going to go check it out. Bush guy said Ramirez is really good, but he can't beat Shakur in the pros. Shakur going to beat his ass. Well, like I was saying, bro, I thought Shakur beat his ass in the Olympics. And the thing about it, I felt like Shakur beat him with a pro style. It ain't like he went out there and was trying to box a pure hit, not get hit type of fight. He was trying to make the dude miss and make him pay. It wasn't just like, let me score a point and then let me protect the lead, like a lot of people do in the amateurs. He went out there and fought a pro style, like he went out there and was putting hurt on the motherfucker. So yeah, that definitely did stand out to me, man. It looked like it's a different level between Shakur and Robeisy Ramirez, even though Ramirez got the victory, but I ain't think he deserved it though. Winston Lee said his fight when he won the belt, they both was gay. Oh, okay. You talking about the Vlasov fight? Yeah, I don't really hold that against him too bad because Vlasov is the type of guy that'll get you tired. He very, very awkward, man. He do a bunch of fainting and shit like that. I had saw a fighter earlier today. His last name was Barfield. He fought a guy, his last name was Toussaint. And he kind of reminded me of Vlasov. Real awkward, man. Switch stances, do a bunch of fainting. And when you got a guy like that, man, you will have to burn some energy for defense. When a motherfucker steady fainting you and shit like that, man, it make you react. It costs energy. So I think that fight, I ain't gonna hold it against him too bad. I understand where you're coming from, but I just understand that Vlasov is the type of guy that'll get you tired with all that shit that he doing out there. You know what I'm saying? Nick Harmon said has Ramirez and Nova fought. Yeah, they fighting right now. They in the 5th round. They halfway through the 5th round right now. John Kramer, salute to you. Say salute to Marlo.
Salute, John. Salute.
Yasa said that fight was a really good fight for an amateur fight. I watched it courtesy of Trey X. I didn't even know about it. Oh, yeah. That's the fight where everybody made fun of Shakur for crying after the fight and shit. I would say the most people that made fun of him for crying ain't never won shit. They ain't never competed at nothing on any kind of high level. Because if you gonna get on the man for being emotional at that time, you just don't understand how it is to compete. As a matter of fact, when Floyd Mayweather, when he lost in the Olympics and he got that bronze medal, he cried after the fight too. Only difference was he hid his face with his towel. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't really see it.
Son of a bitch!
Oh man,
Nova is done. Damn.
and that's one reason why I was saying it'd be kind of hard for me to like get a grasp on the outcome of the fight. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I took the decision because Nova was so goddamn big. If it wasn't for that, I might not have done that. But god damn, man, I wanted that win.
That was my motherfucking underdog pick, man. I should have followed my first. I thought what's the name was gonna walk him down. It's the other way around, bro. This motherfucker Robeisy was way stronger than Nova. Nova was landing some good clean shots, and Ramirez wasn't going nowhere. He kept coming, and kept on him, motherfucker. Caught his ass.
Well, I got to go back and watch the fight because I was in the chat the whole time. But I might have to go back and revise the motherfucker, man, and reconsider him. Because I was saying he might not be blue chip, but he just went out there and stopped a naturally bigger man, 167 and 11, and he went out there and stopped the man in like 6 rounds. So that might be some evidence that he is what his amateur record say he is. We'll see about the guy though, man. Damn. John Kramer said, Trey, salute to the best Boba Blow man in the business. Definitely appreciate you, brother. Nick Harmon said, Nova's big, but I'm hoping Ramirez outpoints him, goddamn. That's what I was hoping too, but he just went out there and knocked the motherfucker out, man. The ref called it out, who's the boss? Red Rock and Winston Lee, I see y'all. Damn. John Kramer said,
Winston Lee say, peel this motherfucking muffin cap back.
Man, I just saw it. A one-punch knockout, too. Straight left hand. It was a 3-2 combination. I ain't meaning to rush what you about to say.
I was just finna come update you, man. That motherfucker was pretty. Left, right hook, left hand, straight down the middle.
Yep, 3-2. John Kramer said that's what we call valet parked out there. Goddamn me. Bush guy said Ramirez is pretty damn good. The crop of fighters coming up is incredible. I said it. Obviously, he is pretty goddamn good. He went out there and exceeded my expectations because I was looking for a decision. I did not expect him to go out there and knock the man out because the guy was so big and strong. You know what I'm saying? But really, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. For the most part, when I be sure about the outcome of a fight, it's because I done already seen the other guy test it. And I haven't seen Nova test it yet. So it was kind of hard for me to say exactly what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And now we've seen him get tested tonight, and we see what happened. He went out there and got knocked the fuck out. It is what it
that
is.
motherfucker got sent to the upper room.
Square business. Red Rock said, crank up the vape, get right for this. Yeah, oh yeah, it's going down. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go get some water, hit the vape one time in a minute, man. Appreciate you for the reminder. You know what I'm saying? John Kramer put one punch knockout, 3-2 combination, man. Came over the top of that league hand with the hook, then straight left hand, straight down the pipe, and that's all she wrote. Ali Dago said Nova got stressed. Absolutely. Nick Harmon said, I wasn't expecting that. Wow, shit, only 5 points. Yeah, absolutely. Salute to my boy D-Lo for boxing back in the building. I was going to tell you, bro, I want you to come back with something next season on the Chan Ross. You don't belong at the bottom of the list, my brother. You're supposed to be towards the top, at least in the top 15 or top 20 or something. Come back with something, goddamn me. Yasser said, Ramirez sent over to the shadow realm, goddamn me. He damn sure did, man. It's just boxing said, I was not expecting that knockout. Yeah, I can't say I was, bro. D-Lo said, sorry, I'm a little late. Had to finish up a plate of Nova Crow. Yeah, I'm over here eating crow. Well, I ain't eating crow. I did get the right fighter right on the Chan Ross, but I lost my bet that I made because I made a bet that Ramirez would win by decision and I lost. That don't feel good either.
Hey, John Kramer, I wish I would have been chopping it up with you to know that. That's why Ramirez felt like he could walk his ass down and stop. He said he was weight drained.
He didn't really look weight drained when I saw him. He looked like he's just pretty goddamn strong when I seen him at the weigh-in. But maybe he had a sharper eye than I did. Gil Cole said, I should have never trusted a man with a dyed beard. Hey, what's the difference between him having a dyed beard and Little B-Hop having dyed hair? Anytime motherfuckers got dye, don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Bush guy said, Nova in the gulag or something. I don't even know what that means. What that mean, bro? Gulag.
Damn, so Andre gonna let us down in the big fight? Damn. You said what? Do what?
What gulag? Gulag.
The goulash?
I guess.
I think that's a stew. Like he got put in the stew or something.
It's just boxing said the upper room. John Kramer, that note was raggedy as fuck, wasn't it, man?
It's just boxing. When Jesus.
Yeah. D-Lo said, and I was uploading my prediction video. All right. He said, I will be back a little bit next year. Yeah, come back with something, man. You the voice of reason. Kev Harris, salute to you. Say, salute, fam. John Kramer, put him in the dirt. Put his ass in the dirt. John Kramer said he's looking soft out there. D-Lo said Charlo and Andre included, huh? Charlos and, you talking about the dye hair? That did cross my mind. I thought about the Charlos. I forgot about Andre. I ain't even know he had this shit dyed.
Hell yeah. That nigga looked like a pirate one time. Kev Harris, salute, bro's had it.
Yasser said the gulag is like the Soviet prison. It's meant to be hell, okay? All right. I see Nick Harmon said gulag was a prisoner of war camp. Okay, I got y'all. Okay. D-Lo said that was one of them busted ass Novas. Eric Carr said, who winning, man? The shit is over, man. The ref called it off. Who's the boss? Ramirez just went out there and put that decorated amateur background shit. 2-time Olympic gold medal, Pan American game champion, AIBA world champion, and went out there and knocked out the naturally bigger man with a 3-2 combination in the 6th round. Or was it the 5th?
Hey, is that goulash off that shit on Modern Warfare, huh? On one of them blackout games, you get the older the goulash. Y'all gotta go at each other to see who's gonna be the last man standing or something. Huh?
Now that you say that, that do sound kind of familiar, even though I don't know shit about no video game, but just the way that you explain that.
Yeah, like if you die and shit, right? For you to get back, get some get back, you gotta go and fight for your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta either get killed or killed. You know what I'm saying?
All right. D-Lo said, I think Hurd dies his too. Yeah, he used to at least. Bush guy said it's an old Soviet prison that made you do forced labor. Once you in there, you're done for, goddamn. They can work the shit out of motherfucker in there. John Kramer said, my son came in the house with his dreads dyed. I made him go get that shit, took out his goddamn head. You sound like my pops back in the day. I had got my fucking, I had a ducktail. Y'all remember back in the day, we used to wear the ducktail, like Prince Hakeem off of Coming to America. I had one of them. And my dad was in the Navy. So I had went to go visit him for the summer. And he seen my little ducktail. That nigga took me straight to the barbershop, had him cut that shit off, and made me watch him throw that shit in the goddamn trash.
Oh, Nick Harmer knew what that was. The goulash that I was thinking about. It is a dish, some Hungarian dish. Hey, why they do B-Hop like that, man? Fresh off the Hall of Fame, and they showing him get knocked out the ring by Joe Smith. Why they do it like that? Rod X the champ in the building. Salute, bro.
I ain't even mad at him, man. I've been listening to Greg Hackett. I think Greg Hackett got a real good boxing mind, and he very entertaining to listen to. And he was talking about Bernard Hopkins, and he was getting on his case because he was saying, man, with the type of name that you have in Legacy, you could come to Philadelphia where it's a wealth of talent. Philadelphia is damn near like the mecca of boxing. Just all the natural talent and shit that's in Philly. He said Bernard Hopkins could have been them tapped into that talent pool and helped them fighters out. But he hasn't decided to do that. Instead, he'd rather go tag along with Oscar De La Hoya and go help all them fighters instead of helping his own fighters right at home in Philadelphia. So Greg Hackett, the way he was explaining that, it sounded like the Philadelphia fighters, they respect Bernard Hopkins for what he accomplished, but they don't respect him anything after that. So, hey, if they getting on his ass, watching him, we watching him get knocked the fuck out the ring, I ain't even mad at it, nigga. Go show some love to your homegrown Philadelphia fighters.
And that fool be buck dancing. They done seen that motherfucker.
I ain't even hear what you said. What you say, bro?
I said, and he be buck dancing, especially around honest, real question.
He be playing with his nose when he be doing them interviews and shit. They be having me raising my eyebrow. Well, I'm in the chat. D-Lo said Nova went to bed early. He did, man. Eric R said, damn, yeah, I'm over here. I got 5 points and a loss. Bush guy said Montana dumpster fire the strain of the night. I thought you about to say something about Montana Love looking like a dumpster fire, but Montana dumpster fire, I ain't never heard of that strain, man. Bush guys laughed at me, yeah, and that's the Call of Duty goulash is hell. Nick Holman said Marlo goulash is a Hungarian national dish. I do recognize the sound of that. It seemed like I heard one of them chefs on TV saying that shit. Rod X the champ, that's the 2-time champ. What's going down with you? The number 1 duck on the Champ Ross. Them begged this man to get in the Champ Ross 1,000,000 times. He keep on ducking that fade, but he is a 2-time champ on the trivia.
Don't duck me, son.
You know what I'm saying?
Warzone, salute, bro. What's happening?
Yeah, man. Hey, it ain't easy to go over there fucking with that Champ Ross, man. You ain't just going against a common man. You going against some other hardcore motherfucker that's coming to kill something. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that do good on the Champ Ross, especially if you go over there and medal. I say if you get first, second, or third, that's gold, silver, and bronze. If you go over there and medal in that shit, you got something. You know what I'm saying? John Kramer said, yeah, we call it a rat tail. Yeah, I had my rat tail back in the day, man. We call it a duck tail, though. He went over there and cut that shit straight off and threw it in the trash. D-Lo said, Joe Smith Joe Smith can say he retired an all-time great Hall of Famer. That was also 49 years old, though. We got to keep it in perspective. Bush guy said that's Joe Smith career highlight moment, even though B-Hop was like 50 when that happened. I actually have more respect for him knocking out Eliade Alvarez because he was a little younger. I know Bernard Hopkins, all-time great, but 49, man. 49. And look, he already got destroyed by Kovalev. So I got to take that into account too. So I think I got a little bit more respect for him knocking out Eliade Alvarez. Eric Orr said, you know why they did B-Hop like that? Because he said ain't no white boy gonna beat me. Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. I still got respect for what Greg Hackett said though, man. Go over there and tap in. I don't even like saying that shit. But go over there and take it. I ain't gonna say take advantage because that don't sound good. But go over there and help a brother out, goddamn, man. You got all kind of good fighters in Philadelphia, man, with that history and shit. Go help the motherfuckers out, man. You the perfect dude to do it. Salute to Hyphy, man. What's going down? D-Lo said Hackett has a great boxing mind for sure. Yeah. Some of his takes do be kind of having me scratching my head, but overall, I think he has an outstanding boxing mind. Salute to Warzone. What's going down?
Ike, salute, bro. This motherfucker, what's his name, got 100% knockout ratio. That
Who better
motherfucker
be?
better be. That motherfucker like hippo. Whatever he hit, he breaks.
He destroyed. Hey, and the thing about him, he got 100% knockout ratio, right? But he has a 12th round stoppage on his resume. So they let you know that his power does carry. And even though he got all the knockouts, he still has the experience of going to the deep waters. So I like that combination. You know what I'm saying? Warzone said, salute Marlo's corner tracks in the chat. I had a ducktail too. Goddamn me, I had my ducktail, man. John Kramer said Nova looked at Lil Nikki Santoro, looked like Nikki Santoro from Casino when they threw him down in that ditch and threw dirt on him. I ain't never even seen Casino, bro. I had started watching it one time, and I think I fell asleep on that shit or something. I'm gonna go check it out. That's the one with De Niro in it. No, not De Niro, but what's the motherfucker? Jack Nicholson. I don't know, man. I might be tripping. I ain't good with these goddamn actors either. I ain't gonna lie. Big Hens and him and De La Hoya messing with the plate. Goddamn me. Hey, it be sometime. If you watch him in them interviews and shit, man, he be talking kind of strange. He be playing with his nose, and they do be having me thinking. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Eric Ross said all these black icons be dumb as fuck when it comes to tapping into your own people. Floyd could have made his own TMT into PBC 2.0 instead of the PBCG league. Okay. Only thing about Floyd, though, Floyd has a pretty good reputation for helping people and helping fighters. People that he was in the Olympics with and all kind of shit. I done seen motherfucker break down crying, talking about what Floyd Mayweather done for them and done for their family. All the shit that he done paid for, funerals and helping homeless people and helping other fighters and shit. I think overall his impact on the fighters then been more positive than Bernard Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna put him in the same category. Hell, I might be wrong, but that's the way I see it. D-Lo said he laughing, talking. Every time I see someone eating something I can't identify right away, I ask, "What you eating? Some goddamn goulash?" Red Ross said, "Hit the like button though." Yeah, definitely would appreciate it for everybody to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. John Kramer said that motherfucker was 60. I know he was 49, bro. We're gonna say 49. That motherfucker talking about he was 60. Kev Harris said he on that Gary Payton. You might be the second person that said that, or maybe he's saying it again. Nick Harmon said, "Hey, Trey X, I know Ramirez went through the Cuban amateur system, but that's it. Any idea of his record? His grandfather was a double gold Olympic and double world champion." Okay, I ain't know that. I ain't never seen his record, bro. All I know is that the man, two-time Olympic gold medalist. I know he got at least one Pan American championship. He probably got several of them. And I think he got like a gold and a silver in the AIBA World Championships. Like all the highest level shit, he has been doing this thing You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say he like a blue chip type guy. Even though he didn't look like that against Shakur Stevenson, but against everybody else, he looked pretty good, it seemed like. Right as the champ said, one of these weeks, I'm going to surprise y'all to participate in the Champ Ross Boxing Fit. Nigga, we need you for a season. I don't want you to come in for just 1 week and we put that smack down on your motherfucking ass and then you run home. I want you to stay for the whole season, my brother. Warzone D-Lo said nobody told him to hang around at 49. Superman, common man. Yeah, that's true. Ain't nobody telling him to do that shit, but it is what it is, though, bro. We don't have no history of 49-year-olds whooping ass in boxing. Yasa said when it comes to snow and promoters, Callie Sauerland is pound for pound #1 snow sniffer. I know you had sent me that video and shit the other day, but I don't know nothing about the guy. John Kramer, yup, 17 and over 17 knockouts. Big Hen said he's sending B-Hop to the shadow realm, goddamn me. Sending B-Hop to the shadow realm. He sent that motherfucker. D-Lo said B-Hop went all 12 versus Kovalev, didn't he? He also beat that other guy who moved up the cruiser, but he was in straight survival mode against Kovalev. Kovalev went out there and dropped him with a looping right hand early in the fight, and he set his ass straight. And B-Hop went out there and survived for the rest of the fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I still think he was on the slide, obviously. I mean, the man damn near 50, but that was just my first time seeing him out there straight trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Bush guy, okay, talking to Yasa. Eric R said Hopkins could have a stable of Boots, Cool Boy Steph, and Danny Garcia instead of Sharon Ortiz and Mongia. And that's the kind of shit they talking about. Rod X chance said better be by 8th round knockout. I'm right in front of you. I got KO 7. Nick Harmon said those Dagestanis are a tough breed. I have no idea what that is. D-Lo said Beterbiev can box well and wears the motherfucker down and has brute strength and power. I don't think he get enough credit for his skills that he has. Most people look at him as just like a straight up juggernaut that just want to come straight forward and put hard shots on you. But he will put a little angle on you. He ain't gonna just walk straight in the front door. And if you step to him, he can step out that pocket and he can change the angle on your ass. You don't get to be #1 in the fucking world and you don't have no kind of boxing skills. You rank #1 in the world and it take Alexander Usyk to go knock you off. Yeah, that's who Beterbiev is, man. He ain't no average motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, plus 500, that's good plus money.
Hell yeah.
Whoever got Joe Smith, man, they should put some money on that shit.
Whoever had who?
Whoever got Joe Smith. King Louis, salute, bro.
Yeah, plus 500 mean 5-1. Bet 100, win 500, and you get your 100 back. So you bet 100, they gonna hand you back $600.
Shit, man, is it too late? Let's put 100 on that motherfucker.
Yeah, but if you take him by knockout, which if he win, it'll most likely be by knockout. You'll get like 7-1 odds. You hand them 100, they hand you back 8.
That motherfucker Joe Smith ain't let it keep that 100,
y'all. Big Head said B-Hop was a monster. Don't get it twisted. I mean, I don't recall saying that he wasn't a monster. I'm just talking about the 49-year-old version of Bernard Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up on Bernard Hopkins, man. I know how good of a fighter he is, but when you 47, 48, 49, I just wasn't a big believer in that alien shit. Up to a certain point, I was a believer when he was off in the ring doing push-ups and shit out the beat Pascal. You know what I'm saying? But 49 and all that, bro. No, we don't have no evidence of 49-year-old fighters excelling in boxing. John Kramer said Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci. Okay, that's who Robert De Niro. I don't even know who I said. I said Jack Nicholson, didn't I? Yeah, I be getting the actors and shit mixed up, bro. I am not a thespian type motherfucker. I'm straight sports. I barely even watch movies. You know what I'm saying? Bush guy said better be from the same place as Khabib, the MMA legend. I don't even know how you pronounce that, bro, but you say they got some tough motherfuckers over there. So that sounds like that might be a city in Russia or something. I don't know, man. Don't have me up for looking crazy, bro.
Hey, you seen how that John Kramer, you seen how that motherfucker worked out? That's why his forearms look like that. That nigga had 2 sledgehammers, one in each hand, and he was like throwing uppercuts but hitting the tire backwards with them sledgehammers. I ain't never seen motherfuckers work out like that, man. You Trey?
And I was looking at that shit too. I was thinking, I like, man, I ain't never seen that. And the way that they was positioned in his hand is like he was working the like his forearms, but he was working the backside of the motherfucker. Because he didn't even have him in his hand like he was doing regular uppercuts. It looked like he was doing palm down uppercuts. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen no shit like that. It kind of reminded me of what I used to see Triple G doing a little bit back in the day, when he be flipping on weights and shit over with his forearm. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they just got different types of training techniques over there with the Eastern European shit.
Yeah.
Warzone said better be KO 10. John Kramer said Floyd too much of a narcissist to have a hell of a promotional company because he think about himself too goddamn much instead of focusing on the fighters. I always say that too, bro. And man, he got so much self-promotion. It seemed like he might not have enough for the enough left for his fighters. Gil Cole said the common man by knockout in 12. And that's his official pick on the Champ Ross, too. I had to go do my research. I had to go do an investigation on this motherfucker. And yeah, he got Joe Smith, KO 12. John Kramer said the motherfucker was 71 years old. D-Lo said Bernard was an alien, though. That's why I say, bro, I didn't really just believe in the alien shit past a certain point. Once we start getting close to 50, bro, like, come on, man. Nick Harmon said 30 in the chat. Smash the like button, support the channel. Definitely would appreciate if everybody hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. D-Lo said, since y'all want to put cables on it, let's just say everybody knows he was 176 years old. Bush God said, I got the underdog in this one. Joe Smith, the type of dude you can't let your guard down against. Beterbiev has been dropped. He got dropped by like a short, compact type of guy. And that does kind of concern me. Because it wasn't like a guy that was sharpshooting on the outside. He got dropped by a guy that stepped to you in your chest. And I know that Joe Smith has the ability to do that if he bite down on his gum shield and decide to.
Hey, he beat Oscar De La Hoya's ass.
Yeah. Liver shot. John Kramer said Joe Smith sent Alvarez to the scrap heap. Yeah, he did. He said Joe Smith sent B-Hop to the scrap heap too. But one fight that do worry me for Joe Smith is a fight where he went out there and got his jaw broke the second time. Well, I guess both of them fights actually worried me. He got his jaw broke by a man that was 15-6. Like the man that stopped him the first time was 15-6. And then the second dude that broke his jaw was Sullivan Barrera. Andre Ward fought Sullivan Barrera off a 2-year layoff. And Sullivan Barrera, he was like the number one contender in whatever promotional, not promotional, but sanctioning body. And Andre Ward went out there and shut the man out after a 2-year layoff. And that's the dude that went out there and whooped Joe Smith's ass and broke his jaw. I don't think that's a good sign, man. If this motherfucker Sullivan Barrera is breaking your jaw, I think it's a chance Beterbiev might fuck him up.
Whatever he hits, he destroys.
Yeah.
SB, stay sharp. Salute, bro.
Salute.
Jose Siciliano, salute. MZ, my brother, salute, bro.
Salute. MZ, this what MZ do. So look, MZ, he gonna start his damn account on Bovada last night, and he don't hit me up. He hit me up at the last minute today before the fucking fight start, and most of the fights done lost value. I'm 5-2 5-3 after the Ramirez loss, so I'm 5-3 right now. So that means I'm ahead. This man come and pick, and he get losers from me because all the good picks done already lost value. So the only thing I got left is 2 of my fucking losers to get them. And that kind of shit make me look bad. You know what I'm saying? Well, that shit kind of made me mad, man. I don't like a motherfucker making me look bad now. You know what I'm saying?
Get your ass in there on time.
On time.
Bro, on time.
God damn, be getting there on time. D-Lo said a great point. Hopkins was in survival mode versus Crusher from the first round. Yeah, it seemed like when he took that looping right hand, it seemed like it just changed his whole perspective on everything. Like he ain't even want to win no more. He knocked the victory out that motherfucker. Salute to my boy King Louis. What's going down? Said, salute family. This Louis. I'm on my son tablet. Trey, we just talked with y'all. Oh yeah, he confirming that that's the real King Louis. Throw him a wrench. Nick Harmon said, Dagestan is where Beterbiev and Khabib are from. Okay, I got you. Dagestan, all right. I ain't never crossed that pond and went nowhere near that shit. So forgive me for not being an expert. D'Lo said Bivol was at Beterbiev's fight ringside a couple of years back, and afterwards he said no one can beat that man if they stand in front of him. Yeah, you definitely don't need to be standing in front of him. And I think that's one thing that Joe Smith Jr. gonna have a problem. I know that Joe Smith Jr. did get out there and box a little bit against Steve Gerfard, but it's one thing boxing Steve Gerfard. It's another thing boxing Beterbiev. We gonna see, man. I think the man is a 9-1 underdog for a reason. D'Lo said, I think it was Gazik, the Gazik unification bout. Okay, I don't even know what the hell you talking about. I know Gazik was 260 and 40, got stopped against Beterbiev in the amateurs, and went and got his ass stopped in the pros. John Kramer said, look at Beterbiev forearms. This shit look like Popeye. No wonder he's knocking motherfuckers out. Yeah, that's what we were talking about with Triple G too. That motherfucker had some well-developed forearms. John Kramer said, nah, you got it right, Trey X. Maybe he talking about the movie or something. I was talking about the actors. John Kramer said he was working his forearms and wrist. Yeah. D'Lo said, I think B-Hop was great as well. Yeah, he was a great fighter. Nick Harmon said, Saul Mamambi or something like that. My bad for butchering that shit. Was a crazy one for boxing late in age. Okay, I don't know nothing about him, bro. SB.
Hey, shout out to my brother, Self-Awareness TV.
Salute,
Red. What's good, bro?
SB Stay Sharp, salute to you. Said Beterbiev by 8-4 decision. That's a pretty bold prediction. But like I said, though, man, like I said earlier, something that does concern me is that I've never seen Joe Smith get concussed and knocked the fuck out. I've only seen him be stopped because of a broken jaw, and he succumbed because of the pain. He got it broken in the second round, and he quit the fight in the fourth round of a 6-round fight. But I ain't never seen him just out there doing the stanky leg and getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that. So I do think that it's a chance that he could go to the cards. I don't think that's the favorite. I definitely think it's Beterbiev will probably knock him out, but I won't be all that surprised, bro. Big Hen said,
hey, well, he gonna be doing that motherfucker tonight. Watch and see.
You gonna do the stanky leg? I want to see him do the Harlem Shake tonight.
Man, that motherfucker gonna do the stanky leg, the Harlem Shake, and the Zap Judah. This motherfucker.
Yeah. Big Hen said, Trex, I was just saying to people that don't know Hopkins' profile, I know y'all know. Okay, I got you talking about he a great fighter. Yeah, we definitely think he's a great fighter. Pecos Bill, peace and blessings, the one and all. D'Lo said Chad Dawson had the remedy for B-Hop. I thought B-Hop was done then, but he had one more run in him. Yeah, absolutely. Yasa said, can't trust Gil screenshots, the Photoshop guru. Yeah, that motherfucker, Dr. Coles, man. He gonna get out there and falsify some documents in a minute. Jose Siciliano say salute to the corner. I got Beterbiev, but Joe going to make him work for it. I won't be surprised, man. Salute, welcome to the. I'm not welcome, but welcome back to the gym. Ivy said, I used to love watching Dimitri P. Road train. Lots of intensity with unfamiliar exercises. I ain't never seen him train, but I do like watching people that come from different parts of the world train and shit. You know what I'm saying? I do think that's interesting. King Lewis say, who fight, man? We about to have the main event right now. John Kramer said Joe Smith about to get sent to the scrap heap. Goddamn me. Rod X the Champ said B-Hop thought he was an alien until Smith literally knocked him back down to earth. D-Lo said Callum Johnson is listed at 6 foot. Same as Joe Smith Jr., but you never know about the tape, huh? Jose, okay, so Callum Johnson, the guy that knocked down Beterbiev was 6 foot. Okay, that is surprising because I thought he was like a short, compact type of guy when I watched that fight. But it has been a while, so maybe I'm remembering the shit wrong. Jose Siciliano said Barrera gave Joe Smith a great test. Then Barrera fought Bivol also. So Barrera gave Joe Smith a great test. I thought they said Sullivan Barrera beat him. I know that he broke his jaw. Matter of fact, DeCane Diaz went and looked on BoxRec, and Sullivan Barrera beat Joe Smith. So he gave him better than a good test. He went out there and beat the motherfucker. Salute to my boy J-Dog. What's going down? Said that's Ward, though. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Bush guy said if Joe Smith get knocked out, then I don't know what Bivol can beat Beterbiev. Well, I mean, Beterbiev got a history of whooping all them dudes over there, man. So I think that Beterbiev should probably be the favorite. I can't look at Bivol go out there and beat a little bitty 5'8" Canelo and then think that translates to him beating Beterbiev. But I do know that he could potentially go out there and outbox him, though. Excuse me. Big Hen said, Trez, maybe sometime you can talk about old boxing 70, 80. Oh, no, I ain't no historian, bro. I leave all of that shit to the historians. We got Scrapbook Boxing. He been dropping some heat on some videos, too. Hardline Boxing, the boxing librarian. That's a hell of an historian. Random Acoustic Thoughts. That's a hell of an historian. Those are the top ones to me. Not trying to start no shit, but I throw Blood Boxing. Blood Boxing, a hell of an historian. Got them documentaries and shit. Mike McCallum, Sweet Pea Whitaker, different people. Great documentaries. R.I.P. to Kurt Sugar, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a great historian. So those are my top 5 historians that I done came in contact with on YouTube.
Some sons to salute, bro. Hey, shout out to Reverend Tony. That'll be Self-Awareness TV in the Cashapp. Appreciate you, bro.
Definitely appreciate that. Salute to my boy the Kane. SB Stay Sharp say peace to you, bro. Bush guys, I think they waiting for the hockey game to end. Oh, never mind. Rod that's a chance that I must admit, I did enjoy seeing B-Hop get knocked out the ring. I mean, I didn't either, but I really thought he was faking it. I thought he did that on purpose to get out the fight when I watched it live, but I think it was legit.
Hey, both of them in the ring, bro.
Yeah, I keep on looking back and shit, man. I ain't even go get no. Let me go get a bottle of water, man. I got a fucking glass of water in here.
All right. Who is that? Ishak Topic? Ishak Topic? Ain't no link, fam. It's on ESPN. If anybody got a link, it's free TV. Y'all can drop it to him, any of the fan with the wrench. Dre AJA, salute. What's good with it, fam? Toshi Nori. Arthur has been dropped and Joe hasn't. And Joe about to get dropped, stopped, and mopped all over the floor tonight, man. You got Joe? Toshi? This chick said, yo, what's happening, fam? Welcome to the gym your first time. You and Tasha. Y'all welcome. Welcome. Bush guy say, make sure you take some hits off that patrol too, Trey.
They shit probably gonna dry my mouth out too much, man. I'm good though, don't worry about it.
J-Dog said Joe look like he in good shape. What round y'all getting Scott? I got him in 8. Trey got him in 7. The money round.
Yes, sir. Lucky 7, goddamn me. All right, man. I ain't even getting no cold water in the refrigerator. I got that hot ass water and shit I gotta work with. Okay, man. The champion Beterbiev just got announced, or he getting announced in the process. Would hope appreciate if everybody hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where he was in the chat. I'm looking in the chat a little bit before we get up in there. J-Dog said Joe looked like he in good shape. What round? Okay, we even read that. Beterbiev and stopped a few motherfuckers on their feet. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. So it ain't got to be that Joe Smith get knocked the fuck out. He can get stopped on his feet, but I just ain't seen Joe Smith just get hurt like that, man. But we gonna see, man. Let's see how this motherfucker hold up. It might not be who hit the hardest. It might be who's the most durable, who can take punches the best. They punching power might be pretty comparable. You know what I'm saying? Both of the motherfuckers scale of 1 to 10. Joe Smith might be like a 9.5 or 9, and Beterbiev might be like an 8.5 or something like that. Okay, we're getting ready for the first round. Okay, they meet in the center of the ring. All right, Joe Smith Jr. don't waste no time. Come out, find that jab out there. Stepped in with a lead up hook type punch, but Beterbiev was holding the phone. He stepped back in the range. Said he gonna reset on Joe Smith. Joe Smith went to the body with the jab. Stiff jab from Beterbiev. Stiff jab from Joe Smith Jr. Overhand right type punch from Beterbiev. Looper right hand from Beterbiev. Jab and overhand right type punch from Smith, and Beterbiev trying to come back with something. Looper right hand from Beterbiev when he missed and came back with a stiff jab, and Joe Smith Jr. trying to fight back with a jab of his own. Stepped in with a jab, came back with a jab again, but he missed it. A little bit of footwork and shit from Beterbiev. He on the axis of the ring right now, kind of squared up. Joe Smith Jr. trying to find him with the jab and shit from the orthodox stand. He right hand from Beterbiev, and he came back with the jab, but he took a jab from Joe Smith Jr. And Joe Smith Jr. came back with a jab again, trying to get his head off the line. He stepped to Beterbiev. Beterbiev on the outskirts of the ring, he said, right, Joe Smith Jr. measuring with the right, measuring with the jab, with the bite the right hand, fought back to the left hook, and he got back with a jab. Stiff jab from Beterbiev, then he walked off on Joe Smith Jr. Head moving shit from Joe Smith Jr. He over the step of the Beterbiev. The Beterbiev touched with the jab to go back on the move a little bit. Looping right hand from Beterbiev, and he came back with the left uppercut type punch, and he got back on that footwork. Joe Smith Jr. stiff jab from Beterbiev, stiff jab from Beterbiev, and he backed him up. Joe Smith Jr. had his head line. He stepped into this motherfucker, tried to cut the ring out. Touched with the jab, knee left hook from Beterbiev. Stiff jab from Joe Smith Jr. with his head off the line. That shit was pretty. Stepped to the overhand right, trying to come back with something. That Joe Smith Jr. 1-2 combination, trying to find this motherfucker Beterbiev. Beterbiev tried to stop on the diamond, hit him with the right hand, but he missed it though. Joe Smith Jr. stalking him. Looping right hand from Joe Smith Jr. Getting physical with him. Beterbiev had to initiate the clinch. Harvey came, motherfucker, he submitted in 34 seconds left to going around. Stiff jab from Beterbiev. Jab from Smith. It looked like he got blocked by Beterbiev, though. Smith came back with a jab again with his head off the line, stepped in with that stiff jab from Beterbiev, snapped the head back. Stiff jab from Smith was good for the goose and good for the gal. Looping right hand from Beterbiev, coming back, trying to put hands on Smith. Smith fight back, though. He ain't no punk. He real game out here. All right, then they got tangled up. The referee just came and broke him. It's a minute and 14 seconds left to go around back towards the center of the ring. Here go Beterbiev. Looping right hand from Beterbiev. Chopping right hand from Beterbiev. Looping right hand from Beterbiev when he missed it though. Came back with the 5-4. Come back all kind of hands from Beterbiev. Joe Smith Jr. fighting back though, and he just went down. The referee just ruled that a slip. It's a minute left to go around. We in the first round right now. These motherfuckers come out down there like they haggle Hearns. Jab to the body from Beterbiev. Joe Smith Jr. trying to come back with something. Beterbiev with the jab to the right hand is Beterbiev. Looping right hand from Smith, but it was too slow. Beterbiev walked off on it. Then he stepped into him again. Stiff jab to back them up, getting real physical. Right? Right hand to the body from Beterbiev. Joe Smith Jr. tried to come back with something. Joe Smith Jr. stiff jab from Beterbiev, and he snapped his head back. He right in front of him. Joe Smith Jr. came back with a jab, and Beterbiev said he gonna change. They ain't gonna stiff jab from Joe Smith Jr. Lead up hook type pump from Beterbiev. Did like a bench press. Here comes Joe Smith Jr. Trying to find the jab out there, but he came more short though. He's still trying to track this motherfucker Beterbiev down. Look the right hand from Beterbiev. Then he walked off on Joe Smith Jr. That motherfucker said I was ranked #1. These motherfuckers talking about they ain't got no boxing skills. I just gotta walk straight to a motherfucker. Lead out hook from Beterbiev with Joe Smith Jr. but holding the phone. Here come a lead out hook type pump from Joe Smith Jr. Back Beterbiev up. Now he over the step of the Beterbiev. That Joe Smith Jr. trying to stalk him. Look the right hand from Beterbiev and a knockdown on Joe Smith Jr.
Get up, you son of a bitch. He got knocked down today, what I tell you.
Yeah, it was still like a flash knockdown. It wasn't like a, you know what I'm saying, like he just fucked up. Look, he over there running to the motherfucker after he get knocked down. What you think?
Somebody said that he ain't got knocked down. Hey, shout out to JC, Mr. Carter. I don't know if you want your name to be said, but appreciate you in the Cashapp, fam.
Definitely
man, I think the mopping done started, man. I think Joe Smith actually got hurt early in the round. But he kept pressing forward just like what he did right now at the end of the round. But everything is angles and power coming from Beterbiev, man. He throwing that hook over the jab. He catching Smith trying to get in front of him. He just a little too late, man. Everything is power, but it's timed perfectly. Beterbiev round 10-8.
10-8 round for Beterbiev to start this off. Appreciate it if everybody hit the like button and subscribe if you have.
Oh yeah, and I think I was talking to Yoshi or somebody. I said, yeah, the mopping done started already in round 1.
Appreciate the mess of files in the chat, man. Y'all know this shit like tonic from my aching body. We getting ready for the second round. Let me get a little bit of this cold water real quick. All right, now I'm seeing like, all right, here we go. That was a long ass commercial break. All right, here goes Joe Smith Jr. trying to find him with the jab. This motherfucker to let me cool off a little bit. Head moving shit. Overhand right type pump from Beterbiev over the top of the jab. Lead that hook from Beterbiev. Came back to fire. Trying to come back with something. Overhand right type pump from Smith, but he missed a stiff jab from Smith. But Beterbiev put hands under there. Jumped on him with like a 5-punch combination. Coming back with the hook. Overhand right. Joe Smith Jr. fight back to right hand, left hook, right hand. Beterbiev came back with the overhand right type punch. Joe Smith Jr. trying to track him down behind that jab, push him back to the wall. Look at right hand from Beterbiev. The motherfucker went down again.
Do a little dance, do a little love, get down tonight. Hey.
All right, the referee, the Harvey Doctor, dusted debris off the gloves. We in the second round. All right, overhand right side pump from Smith, but he missed it though. Trying to come back with a hook, but he missed that. Beterbiev right there in front of him, kind of squared up though. Step jab from Beterbiev. Step jab from Beterbiev again. He over the step of this motherfucker. Step jab from Beterbiev again. He tried to kill him with the right hand to the body from Beterbiev. Looping right hand around the guard from Beterbiev. That shit didn't feel good. Right uppercut, left hook, looping right hand, right uppercut, left hook, right hand again, left hook on his ass. He almost knocked him out the ring.
Damn! Get up, you son of a bitch.
Hey man, this is the difference between a blue chip guy, a world beater, 395-5 going against a common man, working class, blue collar guy. Here come Better B, step to a lead right hand from Joe Smith Jr. He got the heart of a warrior. Jab from Better B, came back to right uppercut. Loop a right hand from Smith. Better B, step jab, chop a right hand again from Better B. The referee just told Better B, don't be doing all that rabbit punching. We got to think about Pritchard Cologne. Right? Ask him back in the way. Here come a jab from Joe Smith Jr., but it came up short though. Better Be step jab. Better Be, we get it. Right hand to the body from Better B. Try to fold him up like a roller ball. Loop a right hand again from Better B. Right hand for Smith. Hard level to be. Chop a right hand. Loop a right hand from Better B. All right, the referee just came to Rocco. They was tangled up a little bit. We're in the second round right now. Silver jab from Better B and snapped your head back with that shit. He over the stepping to him. Head booty shit from Smith. Jab right hand from Better B. Loop a right hand from Better B. Left uppercut, right uppercut. Loop a right hand. Damn, he putting all kind of hands. The ref called it off. Who's the boss?
In the words of Rough House, help! Help! That nigga broke up out of that uppercut. Didn't know where the fuck it was about to go, y'all.
Yeah, man. What you think about this shit, bro? What you think about all the action?
Shit, man. I think Better Be did. Man, he didn't come to play, man. That motherfucker was whatever he hits, he destroys. And that motherfucker had a decent game plan, but I was tripping off. Everything was hard. Wasn't nothing light. He wasn't taking it easy, and he still was boxing. You know what I'm saying? He still was doing his shit. He slipping punches, throwing counter, hooking over the jab. I mean, everything looked clean, man. This was a clean run into the end. And I told y'all, man, I said that motherfucker was gonna get dropped, mopped, and stopped tonight.
Yeah, man, we serve a bunch of crow with this shit, man. But it looked like, all right, Better Be if he was more compact with his punches, number one. Joe Smith, he threw his shit real wide looking. Better Beef had better hand speed, in my opinion. Better Beef had better footwork, in my opinion. Kept his hands up good, mixed up the punch variety. He wasn't just throwing the same shit. He was mixing in uppercuts, go to the body with the looping right hand and stuff from time to time. Yeah, I just think the overall coordination and boxing skills. I mean, we got a guy with 400 amateur fights, 395-5, going against somebody with 50 amateur fights. And the man just went out there and got blew the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like we done seen evidence that Joe Smith Jr. is not on this level. So I can't be too surprised he just went out there and got his ass demolished. He didn't even get picked and polished. He got demolished out there.
Demolished, man. KC, salute, fam. Man, he ran through that boy, man. Like a hot knife through butter, man.
Yeah. I can't say that I expected to be 2 rounds, but that's one reason why I didn't want to lock in on a specific round. My boy Yasser said, man, we need to bet 7 through 9. That looked golden. I said, nah, let's just take the knockout because I think this guy can get stopped at any point in the fight. And that's what happened. He went out there and got his ass knocked out in 2. Then nobody had that prediction, but I got to give a shout out to the people that said KO 5 because they was the closest.
I wouldn't be surprised if his jaw broke, bro.
Well, that's his MO. That's the book on him. You can break his jaw. He done got his jaw broken at least twice in his fight so far. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump in the chat a little bit, man. Appreciate everybody that came through, man. I'm gonna scroll up some so I can see what y'all been talking about. Big Hen said it's over. Gil Cole said Joe Smith Jr. looking around like he just got jumped. KT from KC, salute to you. Said, told my wife before I left. He said, before the fight, 3 rounds max, huh? Big Hen talking about AB. D-Lo said, Trey, did you get to work up a sweat? No. I ain't even get a chance to warm up. When I was calling that shit, I was thinking like, damn, I should have called a fucking Nova fight so I can warm up. But shit, it really wasn't no need for all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't last no time. YG Knight, salute to you. Hey, bro, I gotta send you my member ID number because that shit that you sent through Marlo, that wasn't what we need. I gotta send you my member ID number. He said, you see why Canelo ain't even think about fighting that man. Red Rock said, what you think, bro? I think he got his ass whooped. I think so too. John Kramer said Joe Smith was about to walk right out the damn ring to the scrap he going. My boy DeCane said straight up beat down, got stomped on his home turf, goddamn. D-Lo said Better Beef had the cleaner work. I think he did too, bro. Warzone said, damn, got rid of him early. Nick Harmon said absolute destruction. Big Hen said, goddamn shit. KP from KC said Smith ain't better than Marcus Brown. Shit, I knew it. He ain't better than Marcus Brown. Yeah, I can't say that he better than Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown just a better athlete. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of comparable with the amateur background. Marcus Brown was 57-6, and this guy got 50 amateur fights, so they kind of comparable. But yeah, I think that Marcus Brown the better athlete. Jose Siciliano say, ouch. J-Dog said Beterbiev had better punch placement and better skills. I agree with you. Self-awareness shaking his head. Henry Bostic, salute to you, said it's been a minute since we had quick beatdown like that here on the corner, goddamn me. Yeah, man, that shit felt like some Haggard or Hearns type of shit. I know it ain't on that level, so y'all don't go to tripping. But I'm just saying, like that type of action, that's the kind of energy, like excitement that I felt, you know what I'm saying, like from beginning to end. Eric Cooper said Smith is shit out there. Spirit of Justice said, damn it, Joe. Yasser talking about damn. KP from KC said better be fuck his old lady longer than that, huh? Jose Siciliano said time to hang him up, Joe. I don't know, man. I can't look at him go and lose to like one of the boogeymen in the division and then say it's time to go because you lost to him. I mean, that's better be, bro. How many times I got to say it? 395-5. That's some Lomachenko sound and shit. That's what my boy King Louis said earlier. He said, damn, nigga, that sound like Lomachenko. 396-1 compared to 395-5. And we gonna be just surprised that he beat Joe Smith. And now Joe Smith needs to hang it up. Nah, bro. I think he can still keep going. KP from KC said Beterbiev got overpaid for quick work. John Kramer said Beterbiev is like them guys that have them old ass trucks going around getting scraps to take to the scrap heap. Lee's Lawn Services, salute to you, man. Said Bivol don't want that smoke. Big Hen said amateur backgrounds, bro, it matters. Yeah, that's what he's saying, bro. That's why I say it every weekend. I'm pretty sure most of y'all be knowing what I'm going to say before I even say it. I'm going straight to the amateur background. I don't give a damn because it wins. That shit wins most of the time, man. Just K, salute to you. Said Rocky versus Clubber Lane, Lee's Lawn Service talking about Eddie Hearn ain't making Bivol fight. But that's the fight that Bivol wants, though. Salute to him. Red Ross said, hold up. What the fuck was he doing with a belt, though? Yeah, man, I think he beat Vlasov for like a vacant belt or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. If anybody know, correct me. D-Lo said Joe Smith Jr. was stumbling around like he drank a whole fifth. I'm talking about I ain't never seen him concussed and all this kind of shit. Yeah, he damn sure made me look like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But that I'm gonna say this though. I can't say that I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just that better be the type of guy to go against what you normally see, and I see that with the world beaters. As a matter of fact, I had took one of my losses. I done took 3 losses this weekend as far as my bets. The 3 losses I took was Ramirez. I took him by decision. He got the knockout. I took Jahi Tucker by decision, and I also took Troy Osley by decision. Troy Osley, he stopped the motherfucker in the last round. See, but the thing about it, Troy Osley is a world beater. So them type of picks just mean getting my ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the super chat from Gil Cole. So let me give my crow to go. Shout out to the OG MZ Talk Boxing. Goddamn me. That's courtesy of MZ.
Salute, bro. Appreciate y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate that shit, man. 100,000%. Winston Lee said Joe Smith said he was cheated. Someone kicked him. Big Hen said always protect yourself. John Kramer said Beterbiev is a scrap man.
Hey, come to think about it, that motherfucker almost did the Zab Judah, y'all. Shit, he was one second away from asking the referee, which one of y'all hit me?
Square video. KP said Canelo better leave him alone. Bad style matchup. Beterbiev carries you fast as fuck. Yeah, especially in that high guard, man. Canelo stepped to him in the high guard, and he give Beterbiev a chance to throw them looping right hands and go right around the guard. And we done seen that Beterbiev is willing to throw the uppercut. That's a high guard destroyer. That motherfucker beat the shit out of Canelo. A long time ago, one of the subscribers asked her, they say, who is more dangerous for Canelo, Bivol or Beterbiev? And when I thought about it, I said that Bivol is probably more dangerous because he matches what I've seen Canelo have problems with in the past. A slick type of boxer that can do a little bit of everything. But Marlo was like, man, nah, I think Beterbiev more dangerous. I think Beterbiev got a chance to go out there and beat the brakes off of him and stop his ass. But then when I thought about it, I said, man, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think that Bivol could go out there and box a clean fight against him, but Beterbiev got a chance to go out there and destroy the motherfucker and beat the brakes off of him and have him looking like Martin when he fought Hitman Hearns. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta slow down at one point in the fight. When he do, I'm telling you, whatever he gets.
Just K, salute to you. Say salute Marlo and Trey X. My boy Moody Treyweather, salute to you if I ain't said it already. Said Joe got his ass whooped out there, goddamn me. Pecos Bill said, I'm not surprised, man. Yeah. YG Knight, yeah, send it. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you through Marlo. Bush guy said, Beterbiev made Joe look like a common man, goddamn. And I ain't talking about a David Ruffin common man. I'm talking about a regular Joe. You know what I'm saying? Nick Homer said, Trey, damn, I was hoping to hear you call it up until tonight. Yeah, man, I wish I could have got to the 7th. I'll take that, but yeah, I guess I wish one of us could have got the bonus, but I got to fetch you though, man. I got to come catch you, bro. I'm not just all right with you beating me on the Chan Ross. I got to try to come catch you. Good luck to you. Don't get me wrong. Good luck to you and the Kane Deals and catching Mark James' nose. But I got to come fetch you, bro. Spirit of Justice said, Beterbiev got Papa forearm, so we got power. Yeah, we were just talking about his seemingly innovative training techniques. Eric Cooper said, walked in the house to fix me a drink and this shit over, huh? You should have took your phone with you, bro. I could have kept you informed, you know what I'm saying? Warzone said, Beterbiev said Joe was too open to get hit. I mean, it's not too surprising, man. I keep on saying it over and over again, but we got a guy with only 50 amateur fights going against somebody with 400. I can't be surprised if that guy is seeing openings. You know what I'm saying? John Kramer said if the Mexican people won't see Canelo fight for another 4 years, keep him away from the scrap, man. Canelo will get sent to the scrap heap out there. Big Hen said after tonight, Alvarez would never fight AB. He don't want that. Alvarez would never fight. Artur Beterbiev. Okay, you got to help me out with the acronym, bro. I started thinking about Adrian Broner. Nick Homer said, Trex, I hope we all finish in the top 10 at least. Yeah, that's really what the goal is, man. I would love to be in the top 5 or something, but I will settle for the top 10. That's what I want, man. Let me get back in the top 10. I'm a perennial all-star type motherfucker, but I'm going to say this. I ain't got no pressure because I done already won me a championship. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Steve Young. I done already got that monkey off my back. And I got to say, my boy Nick Harmon, he a champion too. Yeah, that's what we made of. Championship type shit around this motherfucker. Bush guy said, man, Beterbiev versus Bivol. I need to see it. If Bivol can make it to 12, I got him winning. So you think if Bivol can go out there and outbox him? And that's the same man that just had Joe Smith going out there beating Beterbiev. So we going to take his opinion with a grain of salt. Jose Siciliano said Bivol versus Beterbiev is going to be a good one. Yeah, I think it'll be a good one. Both of them got the amateur backgrounds and shit. Beterbiev is above him, you know what I'm saying, as far as the amateur background, but I know that Bivol is very talented. The only thing is, Beterbiev is just so much bigger. Like as an amateur, Beterbiev fought as a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? This guy, Bivol, he could have potentially fought at 168 early in his career. This guy, Beterbiev, ain't fighting at no goddamn 168. This man he could potentially fight at cruiserweight, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just think him just being just such a naturally bigger and stronger physical man that got some underrated skills himself, I would probably have to take him over Bivol. Napoleon said y'all was happy. He said he wanted undisputed. Yeah, man, that's gonna be a good fight too. 2 power punches. Just think about this. Think about something. If Yard and Beterbiev fight against each other, ain't now one of them ever won a fight by decision. All of Yard's victories have been by knockout. The losses that he took have been by knockout. He lost to Kovalev by knockout, and he lost to that guy in his last fight. I can't remember his name. Damn, I had his amateur record in my mind. It just slipped my mind. But yeah, all of his fights are knockouts when he win them, and Beterbiev win all his fights by knockout. So it's like it's guaranteed that we gonna get a knockout if Beterbiev and Yard fight each other.
Man, that fight to me is gonna look like a Apollo Creed versus Alvin Drago. I'm not gonna be able to hear throw it the top. Throw it the damn thing. Y'all gonna get his motherfucking ass, man. That motherfucker hitting too hard, man. He hit, Yard ain't built like that. He built to give it. He ain't built to take it, man.
Yeah. The thing about Yard for me is 12 amateur fights. He was 12-0 with 11 knockouts. So you know he wasn't fighting nobody. Only 12 fights, man. He going against somebody with 400. That's a tough task, my brother.
That sounds like danger.
You know what I'm saying? Nick Holman said, "I'm still pissed they come in second twice, but it's great competition." Yeah, man. So you got you a gold and 2 silvers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, man. That man said he a world beater. Let me see if my boy DeCane at least gonna medal. DeCane, if you don't catch Mark James nose, I need you to at least medal. He said, Anthony Yard out here saying he wanted the winner. He is not ready for battle. We ain't gonna say all that, bro. We ain't gonna say the man ain't ready. He might not never be ready enough to beat Beterbiev. If the man think he can win, it'll be a great fight for us fans to watch. Action fight. Knockout damn near guaranteed. Go out there and go get your paper, Yard. I ain't mad at you. Big Hen, okay, talking to self-awareness. Warzone said, Anthony Yard next. You are next. Bush guy said, Yard going to get destroyed. I agree with you on that. We ain't got to take that one with a grain of salt. I think you're right. G6 Dre, welcome to the gym. This is your first time. Napoleon said, Beterbiev said he wanted Bivol, not Yard. Okay, that makes sense. I know Yard trying to get up in there, but yeah, I take any one of them, bro.
Hey, and Bivol is the fight for undisputed. He got the WBA world title. So
Yeah.
I think that's the better interest, and I think it'll be a better fight because Bivol can hold his own up in there. I think it'll be action. I think as soon as Bivol slow down, man, he gonna have some issues. With Yard, I think he gonna get countered, man, and get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Get treated real bad up in there, somewhere early to mid.
I wouldn't be mad at now one of them. I just like Bivol and Beterbiev, that's gonna continue this trend that we on for undisputed in all these weight classes. 175 is one of the more traditional weight classes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had too many of them. Devin Haney, the only traditional weight class undisputed champion that we didn't have recently. So that does interest me. But as far as just seeing an action fight, something that's fun, I like the Yard fight. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, ain't now one of them coming to win by decision. They coming to knock your ass out. And when it come to Yard, either he gonna knock you out or he gonna get knocked out. So I think that's exciting. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm cool with either one of them.
And that's gonna be all. I'm cool with it too. But that's gonna be all bad for Yard, man. Yard got to stop with a jab late by Kovalev. Late.
Yeah.
Imagine early, man. Precise, hard jab, man. Hooking over that motherfucker. Clean uppercut. I don't think Yard ready for what's gonna happen to him, the outcome of that fight.
Only thing is, Yard is very strong early. And I think he probably got better hand speed than Beterbiev. You know what I'm saying? Like overall skill set, I got to go with Beterbiev. But I do think he'll be able to hit the motherfucker. I think he got some great power, awesome power, good hand speed, and he got a little bit of an Americanized type of style. Like he want to step to you behind that shoulder roll and all this shit. It might get his ass whooped. But I think it makes it intriguing for me, at least. You know what I'm saying? That I want to see it. But hey, if we see Beterbiev versus Bivol first and then Yard get the winner, that'll probably be the perfect scenario.
That'll be too much like right.
Yeah. The Kane said Yard lost to Lyndon Arthur by decision, split decision. How many losses Yard got? Yard got 2 losses. No, I think I'm tripping. I'm tripping, y'all. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm right and I'm wrong at the same time. Yard, he got stopped by a guy that had a deeper amateur background than him, but he did turn around and go get his revenge. You know what I'm saying? The fight that I was thinking about that Subrael Matias when he went out there and fought that Ananian. Ananian had the deep amateur background. He beat Subrael Matias the first time, and then Subrael Matias went out there and stopped him in the rematch and served me some crow in the process. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had got them two fights mixed up with each other, even though the dynamics are pretty similar. The Kane said the Arthur jab had him looking silly out there. But see, that's one thing about it though. He done had that experience and he done went back and got revenge. So I can't hold it against him when a guy have an experience that he can learn and get better from. That's why I always quote the great Billy Conn. Billy Conn said, if you have not taken a loss by the time that you fight for a championship, there's something wrong because you haven't learned anything. So I'm not gonna hold it against him too bad because he learned something. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon said, nah, that would be Yard funeral trial. I mean, I'm not gonna pick Yard to win. I think that Beterbiev is a clear favorite. Once again, I got a guy with 400 amateur fights going against a guy with 12 amateur fights. I got to take the 400. But I do think Yard is a naturally gifted fighter. I think he got decent hand speed, decent reflexes. I think he's strong early in the fight. I think he's going to come and offer some kind of resistance. I think that Anthony Yard is better than several opponents that I've seen Beterbiev fight. So I think that he can come and fight back. You know what I'm saying? Eric Ross said Drago out here turning niggas off. Okay. Napoleon said Smith was doing a cha-cha slide, move to the left. Now move to the right. Canelo gonna leave 175. Hapler type the historian, salute to you. Say, yo, why are people surprised by this when 99.999% of people assume Beterbiev will win? Well, it wasn't that high on the corner, man. We had several people that was picking Joe Smith. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I ain't surprised. Hell, I predict the motherfucker to win by knockout. Hey man, don't come over here with all that grumpy shit trying to blow my buzz and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon said Beterbiev would knock Yard braids loose. You sound like Junior the Truth. He used to say that shit all the time. Warzone say facts. Eric R said Smith don't want none of this. David Benavidez could move up and come see Yard. That'll be interesting. David Benavidez 15-0, 12-0 for Yard. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I think Yard might beat him though. I think he might be too strong for David Benavidez. Who you taking that fight, bro? David Benavidez versus Anthony Yard at 175.
I'll probably take Benavidez. I think Yard has some moments in the fight because Benavidez like to stand straight up and down. But once that motherfucker slow down, I think he's gonna get hit with combinations, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4, 5, and 6s around this motherfucker. I think he got a problem, man. I don't think his defense is up to par, first of all. But I think his gas tank is really a crush for him. So I have to go with Benavidez.
Wow. He take Benavidez. I have to take Yard, man. We be serving some crow that day. Hyphy said Yard gets whooped even more decisively. I can name 5 super middleweights that will beat Yard right now. He always come in with that old hyperbole ass shit. I wish that we could see some of the matchups that you're talking about instead of them being so hypothetical, because I don't think this man is as easy as you making that shit to be. It ain't like the man went out there and just got his ass knocked out in 1 round by Kovalev or something to make me think that it's gonna be easy for all these 168 pounders to go up here and beat Anthony Yard. Y'all act like Yard ain't got no talent. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker Yard is a natural fighter, man. I didn't even, me and Marlo, we picked Yard to get beat by Kovalev. So it ain't like it's no revisionist history. It is what it is. But I was still relatively impressed in that fight. He had some very good work against Kovalev. Somebody with a way deeper amateur background, 192-20. Or maybe it was 190-22. It was one of them. I get him and the Junkyard Dog mixed up because they got very similar amateur records. But I was impressed by Yard in that fight. I think if his gas tank was better, he would have beat Kovalev. He had a very good round, 8th round against Kovalev. He tried to get him out of there. He wasn't successful. He spent all his gas money. And then he took a jab in the 9th round. Maybe it was the 10th round, and that was all she wrote. But if it wasn't for the gas tank, I think he would have beat Kovalev. Nick Holman said Yard is athletic and strong but limited.
My bad, I agree with you on that though. I do give him props. He got skills. That's why I said I think he's the type of fighter that can dish it, can take it. You know what I'm saying? Because the defense is too wide open for motherfuckers. Yeah, it's a problem when what's the name was old too. You know what I'm saying? So I think he had a ripe apple, but he just couldn't get to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He would have had a nice person up a nice head on this motherfucking mantle, but it was limited. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it was this gas tank that was this handicap.
Yeah, but he got something to build on though. If I listen to some of these niggas in the chat, it sounds like he ain't got himself shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think he's just a naturally gifted fighter. He's the type of fighter let's say Anthony Yard would have started fighting when he was 6 instead of starting to fight when he was like 17 or some shit. I think we'll be having a different conversation. I think he's a natural fighter, man. Nick Holmes said he's strong and athletic, but he limited. I mean, I guess I could say that he limited, but it makes sense though because he got such a late start in boxing. I think he's an overachiever just to be in this position. How many fighters can y'all think of that'll be 17 years old when they first start boxing? He might have been 19, and now this motherfucker done fought for the championship against Kovalev, and now he potentially got another fight for a championship against Beterbiev or against Bivol or some goddamn body. I think he's an overachiever, and he done pretty goddamn good for himself if you consider where he started. So that's why I put respect on him. I have a lot of respect for them fighters that start late. Like Earl Spence. Earl Spence started when he was 15. I know how it is to start late. I started boxing when I was 14. And the other kids around me started boxing when they were 8. And you can tell the difference. Even that fighter that Earl Spence is working with, his name is Frank Martin. Frank Martin started boxing when he was 18 years old. He wanted to be a football player at first, and that didn't work out for him. He got into some trouble. So he decided to go to boxing when he was 18. And you could just tell he's just a naturally talented type motherfucker. Like I have respect for people like that because it's hard to do. When you get a late start, boxing is not the sport that you want a late start in. D'Lo said, Yard just wasted a trip. Beterbiev is trying to become undisputed, goddamn. He ain't even thinking about Yard with his gold-smelling ass, in other words. Spirit of Justice said, I think a prime war would have got Beterbiev. That would have been tough, though, man. That would have been tough, man, because that motherfucker just so much bigger than Ward. Ward done fought as low as 160. This motherfucker Beterbiev ain't fought low like that. He got a deep amateur background. He got a deeper amateur background than Kovalev. The guy that Andre Ward had trouble with in the first fight, Kovalev, Beterbiev was over there smashing Kovalev. As a matter of fact, according to my boy D'Lo, and I believe him because I don't know him to lie, he said that Beterbiev made Kovalev quit amateur boxing in Russia. And that motherfucker had to come back with something later on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to underestimate Beterbiev, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga Holman said, I like Yard. He's my guy. You can see he was a martial artist. Okay, I can't say that I see all that. But I do, a lot of the time, them guys that come from martial arts, they already used to being in the correct stance. So they do give them a little bit of a advantage coming in. It ain't like you ain't participated in combat sports at all. They said the same thing about Josh Taylor. He was a former martial artist. And then he got into boxing when he was like 15 or something like that. Napoleon said, I would have liked to see Beterbiev versus Usyk at Cruiser.
Hey, shout out to Napoleon Armstrong and the Crow King has entered the building. That'll be El Felici. Salute, bro.
I thought I smelled a goat in this motherfucker. Hey, Napoleon, you say you would have liked to see Beterbiev versus Usyk. That's one reason why I like the amateurs so much, because you get to see super fights all the time. Whenever you get a chance, go look up Beterbiev versus Usyk, and you get a chance to see Usyk versus Beterbiev in the AIBA World Championships. In that tournament, Beterbiev is ranked number 1. Usyk, he knocked off the number 9 guy, and then he went up there and knocked off the number 1 guy in Beterbiev. That motherfucker Usyk is a monster, man. But yeah, that's why I like the amateurs, man. You get a chance to see super fights like that all the time. D'Lo said Yard versus Zerto could be a cool fight, but it won't happen because both are close to a mandatory and different sanctioning body. That would be a hell of a fight. Yeah, that'll be a good one, man. L says salute to the Block Familia in the Cone. D-Lo said Prime Ward was at 168 in my opinion. When he came back from that layoff and moved up to 175, he was still young, but injuries. And it took him some while to grow into the division too. Like he looked pretty decent against Sullivan Barrera in his first fight when he came back. And then the next fight, it was against that Brand dude. I know that Brand was out there surviving, but I still thought I saw some rust on Andre Ward. And then the first fight against Kovalev, I still felt like I saw some rust. It seemed like it took like 3 whole fights for me to start feeling like I'm seeing Andre Ward again. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, yep, that's what I read. Beterbiev make Kovalev take his gloves and take his ass home. Goddamn it. Salute the L-Dub. That's one-time Lawrence Williams. I was over there checking out his live stream earlier. That motherfucker is a tool when it comes to this boxing shit. But I gotta say, I can't listen to niggas too much because he fucked me up on my bets and on my Champ Ross last week a little bit because he scared me to death when that Maloney boy, when he fought against Palecte, that motherfucker Lawrence Williams scared the shit out of me. I had Maloney knocking out Palecte. But then when I listened to Lawrence Williams, he had me thinking Palecte might knock him out. So yeah, man, he a tool, but man, he damn sure throw me off on my picks last week.
L-Dub, salute, bro. Henry Bostic, salute. What's good, man?
Yeah, he scared the shit out of me with that Palecte shit. He went out there and got his ass knocked the fuck out fucking around with Maloney with that uncoordinated looking shit. Napoleon said didn't know that. Oh, you talking about them fighting in the amateurs. I got you. Henry Bostic said, salute to you, by the way. Said, Beterbiev is 37 now. The clock is ticking. He should take some of these big fights now. Yeah, hopefully he does, man. I mean, yeah, he ain't no young guy. He don't have a lot of professional wear and tear on him for the most part, though. You know what I'm saying? But his deep amateur background, 400 fights is just so many goddamn fights, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it might catch up to him. L said by the original meaning of pound for pound should be ranked number 1. You can make an argument that an equal Beterbiev in any division will beat anyone on the list. Well, I mean, he's a fucking world beater. And you talking about the original meaning. So if you take everybody and you put them in the same weight class, will he be the best? I'm gonna say no. Like for me, I know I heard what you said about Inouye earlier, and I respect your opinion like a motherfucker, but I still prefer the American boxing style, bro. Like when I look at Inouye, I look at a very explosive, very talented fighter, but I'm not really necessarily, I don't know if I'm looking at pure skills. Like when I look at him, I'm not thinking Sweet Pea Whitaker. I'm not thinking Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. When I'm looking at Beterbiev, I'm not thinking that kind of shit either. I think if he was in the same weight class with like a talented American style type of guy, I think they'll go out there and beat him. And I done already seen Beterbiev go out there and get outboxed. He went out there and he let Alexander Usyk outbox his ass silly. So I know that you can outbox Beterbiev. That's possible. And when Usyk outboxed him, it was by a wide margin. It wasn't even close. So I know Beterbiev can be outboxed. So no, I don't agree with that, bro. I can't say that if he was in the division with them guys like Shakur Stevenson and all them guys, if they was in the same weight class, he'll beat them. No, I don't think that. And as far as Inouye, I think I got a lot of respect for Inouye. I know that you're saying he cleaning out the division, and that's something to be respected. But I still think if he was to fight Cool Boy Steph at 122, I think Cool Boy Steph would beat him. I think he'll go out there and beat him with his size and his pure boxing skills. Who would you take in that fight, bro? Who you'll take out of Inouye and Cool Boy Steph? How you'll see that fight going?
Man, I like Cool Boy defense, but shit, he another motherfucker that started to slip going down the stretch. And I know he ain't got no hell of a power going down the stretch. So I had to think I'll have to ride with Cool Boy. That's the style that I prefer. I've been working off the jab, setting up shots. You know what I'm saying? Resetting, using angle. I think Cool Boy got it all. I just think the monster got possessed some. I don't know if his power gonna carry. I think his ceiling probably be 35 or 30. To me, I see him losing right there. Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, those kind of motherfuckers probably giving him no problem because I don't think his carry that high. But 122 would probably carry, man. I like to see that fight, and I pick Cool Boy, to beat him probably by a majority decision. Um, I don't think it's gonna be no unanimous because I think he's gonna have success. We're gonna have to see how Cool Boy's gonna have to deal with that power.
Yeah. Definitely got to see how he'll deal with that power, man. But I just think the combination of his size and his pure boxing skills, and plus Anui, it ain't like he got 400 amateur fights. The man was 75-6. That's cool. Cool Boy Steph was 75-15 coming out of Philadelphia. I mean, that's cool too. That's very comparable. But it ain't like we talking about Anui is a guy with 200-300 amateur fights or something. I mean, he's a very special fighter. I'm not trying to take that away from him, but I don't think he unbeatable. As a matter of fact, he took 2 losses to a Cuban named Yosvani Vesha. I watched one of the fights last night. He beat him in the AIBA World Championships twice. And I think I saw what beats Anui. He went out there and got beat by a pure boxer. A pure slick boxer went out there and beat Anui from the Cuban school.
And Donaire gave him trouble in the first fight also. Let's not forget that. He got his motherfucking orbital broke. You know what I'm saying? In the Donaire fight, that was at 118. So like I mean, he got some cracks in the shield. I mean, he can be touched. But I think a sharper, cleaner, more technical style, like an American style, was gonna be the problem. Everything is off the jab. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your opponent at a distance. You know what I'm saying? Setting up shots, not just linking shots. You know what I'm saying? Catching and countering. You know what I'm saying? Slipping and countering. I think those gonna be some things that he gonna face and that he ain't hardly facing. It's gonna be a problem for him.
Yeah, but shit. Hopefully we get a chance to see it, man. Let the motherfucker go prove. D'Lo said, I thought Ward's first 175 fight was versus Rodriguez or something like that. Maybe it was at 168. I thought Ward's first fight at 175 was against Sullivan Barrera when Sullivan Barrera was the number one ranked number one contender in whatever sanctioning body. I remember Dante Boxing Nation that's pressing the issue on that shit over and over. Like he hammered that shit in my mind where I'll never forget him. Salute to Ms. Almond Brown in the building. We definitely appreciate you showing us some support. If I learn how to talk to this fucker.
Hey, shout out to you, sis. Almond Brown in the building. Iceberg Nerd. Salutations. Blessings, bro. Kurt and Eric Monroe in the building. Salute, bro. What's happening?
One time said, my bad. Oh, he laughed. Oh, you must be talking about how you scared the shit out of me with that Maloney and Palecte pick. Hey, he ain't came back and said nothing either. I can tell L-Dub, he one of them motherfuckers. He don't like no resistance. He want a motherfucker to just ride with what he say, nigga. If you come with any kind of resistance, he don't like that shit. I can tell that about that motherfucker. But nigga, you gonna get some resistance from Trey X, goddamn. I ain't no yes, man. Napoleon Armstrong said after or if he beats Biffle, where does he go? Nobody at Cruiser, so he fighting Father Time right now. So after he beats Biffle, I mean, what's wrong with having a reign? Like my boy D-Lo said, man, we ain't got to win undisputed and run to the next weight class automatically. Nigga, we can have a reign. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nigga, let's reign as a champion for a little while. D-Lo said Joe Smith is on his way to the hospital now. And I hope he is okay. He has a kid on the way. Yeah, I hope he okay too, man. Salute to my boy Little Feezy. What's going down?
Hey, I think his jaw broke, y'all. I ain't gonna be surprised, man. He started wiggling that motherfucker with his mouthpiece still in his mouth too. So I'm thinking his jaw might be broken.
And like we said, man, that seems to be the book on him. You can break his jaw. He got his jaw broken by a guy that was 15-6, and he got his jaw broken by Sullivan Barrera. So I think you're probably right. Hyphy said pound for pound fantasy matchup between Beterbiev and Anui. Beterbiev and Anui. God damn, it's kind of hard, man. See the thing about Anui, it's kind of hard for me to classify him. I don't really know exactly what his style is. I guess you could say boxer puncher, but I don't like when I look at his skills, I see explosiveness. I see him setting up shit, but I don't see a traditional boxing style. I don't see a guy that's going out there looking slick and smooth. I see a guy that's going out there looking very explosive and looking very athletic. I'm seeing the timing is on another level. He got great power. I'm seeing a lot of different shit, but I don't really know how to classify it. Like even looking at Beterbiev, I think Beterbiev, the way he approaches like the basics of boxing, working off your jab, a little bit of lateral movement, looping right hand around the guard, different little shit that he did tonight against Joe Smith. To me, that looks more like boxing than what I see from Inoue, as far as a pure boxing style. So, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to classify where Inoue is coming from, as far as his style. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for me to say, man. But I think I like Beterbiev style if they was in the same weight class. I think he got a pretty good jab and shit. The motherfucker's so strong, but I can't count Inoue out, man, because if you step to Inoue, he can counterpunch so well. That one kind of hard for me, man. I'm gonna have to think on that one a little bit. That's tough. That's tough. What you think, bro? If Beterbiev and Inoue was in the same weight class, who you think would win the fight?
I think Beterbiev will win the fight. I think Beterbiev would stop what hurt him, man. Beterbiev use angle. Not only that, he worked off the jab as well, but his jab is way more powerful than this. From looking at eye test from his division, his jab is way more precise. Uh, his counter punching. I mean, he hooks over the jab, and them motherfuckers are devastating. Um, I really don't see it. I really don't see it. No, and he a tough motherfucker. He'll get up in there and bang with you, got a motherfucker too. I just think it'll be a new. I mean, better be by stoppage.
Now that I'm sitting up here thinking, I might go with Inoue because I'm thinking what I'm seeing is a pure boxing style beats Inoue, because that's what I saw in the amateurs when I saw him lose. And I don't know. I don't think Beterbiev got quite enough of that style to beat him if they was in the same weight class. And plus, Beterbiev does take punches. You know what I'm saying? I know Inoue done took some shots and stuff, but I just seen him take shots against Hall of Famers. I done seen this motherfucker Beterbiev take some shots against some more normal type of guys. So I think that Inoue will be able to hit him. Like, let me be clear. Like I'm saying, like I'm assessing Inoue. We trying to break it down, but I do know he's very talented. I'm not sure if the motherfuckers, if he ain't ranked number one pound for pound. If you just like one time was breaking down his body of work earlier, and he was talking about some of the underrated opponents. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Say he fought some motherfucker that was 17-5. You might think he trash, but the motherfucker really can fight. If you look at his whole body of work, I don't think you can definitively say that he ain't ranked number one pound for pound, or he ain't worthy to be ranked number one pound for pound. So I understand the type of fighter that he is, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't think he unbeatable.
Hey, I don't think so either, man. And his best opponent was motherfucking Donaire. Even in the Super Six tournament, he ain't cleaning up the division, but ain't none of them guys down there are pound for pound type motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like I don't see him having no um, Bivol type of motherfucker in this division. Um, I ain't even gonna say Joe Smith and that, but even just a Bivol type of motherfucker, Marcus Brown, none of the type of motherfucker in the Louis division. You know what I'm saying? He had to move up to 22, 30 to see that kind of style or competition. I think Donaire was his best competition, and that's the only measuring stick I can go by. You know what I'm saying? I can't give him that pound for pound, especially at top.
The thing is, he cleaned out his division. So, and the way that he beat his opponents, it ain't like he going out there going life and death with these guys, except for Donaire in the first fight. He going out there and he blowing guys out. Like that Emmanuel Rodriguez, he was a pretty decent fighter. He was undefeated when he fought Inoue. Inoue went out there and destroyed that motherfucker like 2 or 3 rounds, had him looking around like, God damn, what happened? Even in a rematch against Donaire, he just went out there and straight destroyed the man. So it's like if you compared him to like a basketball team, like you might say that you don't think his strength of schedule is that good, but he going out there beating them by 50 and beating them by 40. So that's why I say I'm not sure he's not number one pound for pound, because his body of work and the way that he does it, he got style points with his shit. You know, the motherfucker very talented, man. I give him that. Napoleon said after he beats Bivol, okay, I read that. D-Lo, I read that. Hyphy, I read that. I'm scroll down. D-Lo said, hopefully Beterbiev hasn't retired another champion. Napoleon said, y'all think Ramirez got Shakur thinking? Nah, I don't think so, because when I watched that damn fight again, bro, Shakur went out there and schooled that man. And I think it'll be the same thing in the pros. Napoleon said in Smith's defense, he took a lot of rabbit punches. Okay. D-Lo said that first big shot was borderline behind the head. That's probably why he never recovered, and also why they're taking such precautions. Kirk Herb Monroe, salute to you. Said, salute to the gym. I am just back from the gym. In fact, all right. Jose Sissiyama said the Nui left hand slick, but I can see Cool Boy knocking out the Nui. I don't know if I see him knocking him out, but I can see him going out there and outboxing him. Like I said, I done already seen the Nui get outboxing the amateurs. Iceberg Nerd, salute to you. Said, better late than never. Salutations, absolutely. Ms. Auburn Brown said, what's up to the fellas? Trey X, Marlo's Corner, chat in the Mars. Blessings. Like I said earlier, appreciate you coming through. Napoleon Armstrong said, I would like to see Steph UD Anui knock out too easy, prolong that ass whooping. Goddamn, it sounds like you got something against Anui. Henry Bostic said, some people forget that Fulton is the bigger fighter in that matchup with Anui. I thought it was pretty goddamn obvious. Where did Anui start fighting? At like 108 or some shit, 105 or something? And I don't know if Cool Boy done fought lower than 122. I'm not sure about that, but I thought it was pretty obvious that Fulton is the naturally bigger man. That's one reason why I think he'll beat him. His combination of size and skills. D-Lo said, since we are visiting the light heavyweight division, I want to give a big shout out to Virgil Hill. Goddamn, he went out there and got that silver medal. What was that, the 1988 Olympics? Underrated fighter. One time said, nah, I'm here warming up some leftovers. I'll welcome resistance, goddamn me. D-Lo said Virgil Hill was a great light heavyweight who unfortunately is known more for the body shot Roy stopped him with these days. He had 2 long reigns as light heavyweight champ. Yeah, very underrated was Virgil Hill. D-Lo said Virgil Hill was, okay, maybe, he typed that shit twice. He said Anui kind of reminds me of what Darchinyan was before he ran into Donaire, but with more fluidity, just spitballing. He said, I think Joette is going to beat Dogbo up. I think he's going to beat his ass too, man. I got to go with the amateur background and shit, man, the strength of schedule and all that kind of stuff. I know that Dogbo done been in there with Navarrete and stuff. You know, this guy, Joey Gonzalez done been in there with Shakur and a couple of fighters. I'm trying to think, who was that fight he fought last, man? He fought the guy that got stopped by the goddamn Mexican. I just said his fucking name. The switch hit him. Navarrete. He got stopped by Navarrete. It was like a what fucking country do Pacquiao come from? A Filipino fighter. I can't think of his name, man, but that was a hell of a fight. It was a very action-packed type of fight. It was very entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that Joey Gonzalez got something. Right, that's the chance. So like, y'all coming on Monday. Shit, life happens, bro, but we definitely playing on it. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, ain't none of these guys unbeatable now. One time said Jason Maloney is good win for Anui too. Yeah, he got a whole, I forgot about that one. I see that shit in my mind right now. He had Maloney looking crazy as a motherfucker. Maloney did have a amateur background and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Anui bad, man. Like I said, I'm not sure if he doesn't deserve to be ranked number 1 pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? It's really based on your opinion anyway. The only thing I'm saying is that I seen him get outboxed by pure boxing style. And that was against Yosvani Vesha from Cuba. And I will say that this guy is a world beater. I'm talking about he got all kind of medals all over the place. So he ain't like a normal type of guy. If you're going to beat Anui, it's going to take somebody special. But I do think it can be done, though, is what I'm trying to say. Nick Harmon said, depending on your criteria, you certainly could make an argument for Anui being number 1. 18 straight title defenses in the manner of the result. Impressive. That's why I would say I think the man got some style points with it. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said Joette fought Navarrete too. He did. Oh, yeah. He went out there and fought back against Navarrete. I forgot about that. That's the one Navarrete had his eye and shit all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that motherfucking Joey Gonzalez, he get out there with the best of them. and he gonna fight back too. He ain't just coming to lay down. Well, shit, we done came, we saw, bro. You want to go and shut it down?
Hell yeah. I want to ask y'all before we get up out of here, man. Did y'all hear? I put up the post and shit where this one motherfuckers I follow said that the fight supposed to go down in October. Now FanDuel and I think Joe Brown put it in Discord. Bovado, both of them got them set for October. So y'all keep a lookout, man. If I miss it, man, let me know, man. If we gonna get this fight in October, because it sounds like we finna hear an announcement in a minute.
Well, I gotta say this: when it comes to the betting websites and their odds, that don't mean nothing. They literally have a section called potential fights or potential boxing matches, and that's where that fight was. They'll have odds up for Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. They'll have odds up for Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. Will Smith versus Chris Rock. Like they literally have the odds up for all of these fights. So those are just potential fights that must happen. If they don't happen by the end of the year, they'll refund your money back. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's like a futures type of play. So that don't mean that the fight is close to getting signed or anything. You know what I'm saying? They do that shit all the time.
L Dub talking to us. He said November 5th and 19th.
Maybe that's the day that they looking for the fight.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to ask though. I was just wondering if anybody else seen this shit.
Uh, D-Lo, yeah, man. Santizema, man. Yeah, that's what it was. That shit one of my favorite fight calls too, man. Navarrete beating the brace out Santizema. And Marlo was in here mad the motherfucker, stop the fight, and all that shit. And then, yeah, Santizema and Joey Gonzalez, they had a pretty good fight, man. That was one of the best fights of that weekend. Napoleon said, nah, Bud number one pound for pound. Goddamn, we gonna see, man. Yeah, November 15th, 5th or the 19th. I'll take it.
With that goddamn journeyman resume, goddamn.
D-Lo said it's midnight here, so happy Father's Day to the fathers and those who stood in the gap for absent father. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, man.
Yeah, most definitely happy Father's Day.
Uh D-Lo said FanDuel has had it listed for October the 29th for like a whole month. Yeah, those are just potential fights. D-Lo said it's just getting ahead in case they happen. Yep. DeCane said for my Champ Ross people, DeMarco Corner just threw in the towel after 6. That sounds like that might be one of my picks. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna put that jacket on myself though. I gotta go check. Big Hen, salute to you, bro. D-Lo said basically is you giving them a free loan. Yeah. Jose Siciliano said, keep living life, be safe. Marlo and Trags in the chat, man. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through.
Salute Big Hands. Salute Jose. Blessings, fam.
The Kane said Annalise wins by stopping. That don't sound like a fighter that I picked, so I probably went down with DeMarco. You make sure that you come back with something against this motherfucker Mark James knows. Ms. Almond Brown said, happy Father's Day to all the fathers and y'all's fathers. Goddamn me, absolutely, man. I gotta call my old man tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, sis.
Yeah, man. But we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. We definitely appreciate y'all coming through, checking out the fights with us, man. It was an exciting fight, reminiscent of some Hagler Hearns type shit where they just went out there and got to it from the first round. But yeah, I had fun with it, man. Gonna try to come back with something on Monday. We really got some slow shit coming up. I don't know why. I looked at the schedule and I thought that boxing was about to heat up. I thought we was about to have our work cut out for us, but the shit is actually slowing down for a little stretch. Next week, the only fight is on the zone. And I can't call fights on the zone and make sure that my Wi-Fi and shit gonna hold up. Man, this damn cool device that D-Lo sent me, that should be eating up all my Wi-Fi. So I ain't gonna be able to call that shit. But y'all watch it though, cause that's gonna be Bam Rodriguez from Texas, and he going up against I can't think his name. He just went out there and beat Carlos Quadras, and now he about to fight Soran Visa. So that's something to look out for, man. I think that Bam Rodriguez, I think he gonna be on the pound for pound list one day. I think he's special. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see though, man. But y'all check that out. And I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. Much love to everybody.
For sure, man. Y'all already know, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for coming out, hanging out with us, man. All love and respect, man. We love this shit. Shit, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. And shit, we're gonna try to be back in here Monday. Until next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls. The fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Peace.
Gia.